who you can see right there. 23 points for Wade, who also had 11 boards, 5 assists along the way coming off that Cavalier bench. Dwyane, good to have you with us. Appreciate it as always. Once again, you found yourself coming back from double digits and didn't lead this game until the overtime. What kind of a roller coaster was this one?
Well, first of all, how you guys doing? I'm in the studio.
We're good.
Man, listen, it's unfortunately we've been in this position a lot of times this season. So, being down 10 with a couple of minutes left, it's kind of like, okay, well, here we go. It's kind of, it's not a good thing. You don't want to be in that position. But one thing we're doing, and we're figuring out a way to win together. And I think we're getting confident in that now. We can get better starts to our first quarters, to our third quarters, and hold leads, et cetera, then we'll be a better team. But, we're figuring out how to win together.
D. Wade, this is G. Hill. First of all, congrats. You're representing for us old heads out here, so I appreciate that. But it looks like tonight you got 19 points, I think, in the first half. You really kind of kept the team in the game while the Clippers were off to a hot start. Just talk about how you feel right now, new environment, new team, and starting to get your rhythm out there on the court with the Cavs.
Yeah, well, G. Hill, my role here is different as it's ever been in his life and in my 15th year in the NBA. But, I do know that, when I come off the bench, especially when we're down, it's my job to come in and bring energy to that second group, bring some leadership to that group, and just chip away. And a couple games this year have been able to come in and give us that boost that we need. And from there, our team is good enough to be able to, come back in and do his job. So I'm just trying to do my job off the bench and come in and chip in when needed be on both ends of the floor, and was able to do that tonight.
D. Wade Aldridge here. Early in the season, y'all were struggling defensively, and it looks like struggling. So it looks like the last 4 or 5 games, and especially tonight, down the stretch, fourth quarter overtime, you guys were able to put 4, 5, 6 good defensive possessions together. Where is the team in that process of getting better defensively?
Well, I thought on the road we did a great job defensively, especially in the second half and in 4 quarters. I thought tonight we kind of slipped a little bit defensively, but the one thing and the reason that we are getting better, we feel more comfortable with with each other. Our voices are being heard a little bit. I think the coaches understand now the defenders, individual defenders, and our strengths and our weaknesses, and we understand the concepts of what we're trying to do, et cetera. So it's unfortunate. I feel sorry for Kevin most nights because he got to bang with all these big guys, and we know he's changing up so many different coverages of who he playing, but I give him credit, man. A lot of people don't give him credit for, going to the 5 and making an adjustment. But from there, I just think we're communicating better. And when it's winter time, that's when we've been at our best this year. So I like that.
Well, along those lines, this has been such a weird start for you guys. Obviously, you won't really know what things look like until Isaiah Thomas is on the floor in a starting lineup. Now you've got Derrick Rose out for the next couple of weeks. He's missed the last, 5 games now. You've got weird lineups out there. You don't necessarily have true point guards on the floor. How unusual, I know you've seen everything at this point in your career, but how unusual has this start been in terms of the rotation and the way things have played out here early?
Well, you come into training camp, you look around, you say, man, we got a whole bunch, and then as the season started, now you look around, you be like, man, we light, we thin. We lose Shumpert in this game today. Tristan Thompson is out. So, now we're thin, but we still got enough. Unfortunately, LeBron has to play a lot of minutes, and everyone talks about it, but you know what, guys, he's built for it, and I know that, we want to get his minutes down, but I go back and I look at the greatest player to play the game in Michael Jordan. He was built for those minutes as well. Those guys want to play those minutes too. It's not like he want to be on the bench. So we would like to get that down some, hopefully when IT and those guys and everyone get healthy, but at the same time, that guy loves to play, so I don't think he's going to come out too much anyway. You know what they've been saying? They want to get his minutes down for about 4 years now. It's not happening. He'll get his minutes down when he retires someday. Exactly. All right, Dwyane, appreciate the time.
All right, man.
No
Congrats
problem,
on the win.
Good talking to you guys.
Yes, sir. All right, Dwyane.